Hi, it's Bill Cohen for Straight Circle Martial Arts, and this is how to strike the arms. When I fight, generally I don't think I would want to hit the arms to start. You know, it's more efficient to hit the head if it's open, or the body, or somewhere in there. But if you have a skilled fighter, and they're not giving you a lot of targets, it's very good to know how to hit those arms, because a lot of times people make mistakes and leave them out. When I hit arms, as a general rule, what I'm doing is I'm stabbing them. If he's going like this, and I wind up to hit this, and he's actually swinging, by the time I get there, there's no way I'm ever going to hit that arm. No way. Also, I almost never hit arms when he's in full swing. Can you imagine trying to hit an arm that's like this movement? It's never going to happen. Generally, when I hit arms, it's because I saw someone pick something up and I wanted to hit it before it got off. Or if it went by me and I had a shot at that arm, or had a shot at that arm because it stopped. Or if he left something out, I could just hit it quick because he wasn't paying attention. Don't think that you're going to sit back and throw at speed and hit people in the arms. You're not. It happens, again, when they make mistakes. They leave them out, they reach, and they do things they shouldn't do. Generally, you have a number of spots on this arm. You have right there on that part of the bicep, there's a little point there. A lot of times you'll see people, they'll get a little lazy and they'll drop that arm, and you can shoot that in there like that. When you stick that knuckle into that point, whole arm, you can feel it all the way through. Another spot I like on this is if they make the mistake of coming in here, there's a little crease there in the arm. There's a little point. And when you hit that, and you come up with it on the angle and the knuckle, that whole angle is nothing. There's nothing you can do with it at that point. There's a line right here in the arm. Generally, I don't punch that one. Most of the time when you see people block traditionally, that's the nerve you're trying to go for. You want to make sure you use that whole bone on your arm because it covers more space and your odds of hitting it are significantly better. Wrists, you know, someone makes a mistake and you can hit them in that wrist. Anything in those points will fold. Back of the hand, 2 points there. Anytime someone sets it up, anytime someone leaves it up, just crack into that hand with one of your knuckles, try and get him into that hole. It'd be good. The other one I like, especially when I'm going against knives, is there's a hole right there. So if he comes up and you can stick that in there, it works really well. How do you practice this? Well, you should practice it slow at first, especially considering after a while getting hit in the arms, it doesn't feel particularly good. The best way to do this is start slow. Have the guy start kind of moving his arms, and you start touching and playing with the arms and seeing where you can hit them, right? You want to hit them on those points. You want to hit them. Now you'll notice when I'm doing this, see how it's just very short? It's almost like I'm letting his arm run into my hand. I don't want to swing for this thing. I saw the arm, I moved and I got underneath it and I hit it in that spot because I went like this. You're not trying to crush it with a punch. You just want to get one of those knuckles in there to affect the nerves. To do that, you let it almost run into that shot. So when I do these, all the time, I'm just trying to hit those points. So as you're doing this, you should play and practice. And when we were sparring back in the day, I would do this with people when I got bored. Like when you do this, all the time you're just trying to play. How do I find that arm? How do I touch the arm? How do I get inside it? How do I, as it's coming through, get a hold of that arm underneath? Sometimes you can almost back fist underneath these like this. Sometimes you can hit them in. Sometimes, if you catch it right, you can hit it with the elbows, which is very nice, especially if you pass this, coming this way, and back into the elbows, so you can hit into something else. And you just want to get used to the idea of touching these things. See how to touch, hit the arm, and again, you want to just slow. If you want to do it slower, just to teach yourself the idea, put your hands up like this. The guy punches. Let it run into the fist. 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 Get him out there. See how I'm just touching from arm to arm, arm, arm to arm, to arm to arm like this. And you get used to the idea how to hit. Now mind you, arm isn't going to stop a fight. It's not. A lot of times I use them because the guy has a weapon. I use them because maybe he just stuck something out. And when he throws this, once you get this first shot off, you better be ready right away to finish this, because that's not going to stop him in a fight. All you're trying to do is give him this for a second. That's it. Make him let go. After that, you better be ready to put him down. So practice. Let him come to you. Let him come to you. Let him come to you. And then eventually, you start learning how to come back to them right away. Let it run into the fist. Very short, very precise. If you make this very big, you're never going to hit them. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow.